I'm going to show you how to work out your chest with resistance bands. Today we're going to go over how to work out your chest only using loop bands. We're going to go over the right technique when you're using these loop bands. We're going to go over the sets and the reps. Now, if you're a subscriber of the channel, I'm here to let you know that we're going to have a regular schedule now when it comes to uploading the videos. It's going to be every Monday at 10:30 a.m. Every Monday, 10:30, I'm going to be here for you to put that technique in your physique. Now, let's get started. I want to show you the type of equipment we're going to be using today, and follow me so we can take a look at these loop bands. All right, so these are some loop bands that were sent over by Rubberbanditz, and they have a lot of different sizes for different resistance levels. And the main thing is that if you're a beginner or you're new to resistance bands, I'm telling you, if you feel both of those categories, you want to make sure that you want to start off with the light bands. And the reason is that to really get a great chest or a great physique from resistance bands, form is so important. So to get used to the motions that you're doing, which you're about to see, if you're just starting out, just go ahead and use these light ones. And after you get done with that, you can go ahead and upgrade to more of the thicker bands that are going to give you more resistance. And I really have been enjoying using these bands because one of the biggest things that people have a misconception about when they're using bands are that they all pop. And these right here, especially when you have good quality, you can really do the movements with confidence. Now, enough talking, let's go ahead and get started with this chest workout.
Now we're starting off our chest flies in the center position. We want to make sure that we come in close and squeeze. I want to show you at this angle how our feet are stationary. We're slightly bent forward, but we're not rocking our body. We're just bringing our arms together and squeezing. Now here I'm showing you at a different angle, going upward on your chest to get the upper portion of our chest, but the concept is still the same. So now we're going to go downward to get the lower portion of our chest. We want to make sure our feet are stable. We want to come forward and squeeze. Now, once we get right here to the center, right here in the center, we're going to freeze it for a good old technique check. Now, what you should be thinking technique wise to get the maximum benefit out of contracting your chest with these bands is that you want to get your biceps to come in close, like you're trying to touch them. And that's going to put you in the right position to squeeze your chest. You should be feeling the squeezing of your chest throughout the entire motion. And you should be doing this with every angle of this exercise.
Perfect.
So we're going to bring up one side and freeze it, and that way we can make sure that we know to maintain the contraction in the pectoral muscle on that one side, and then we're going to bring up the other side and maintain the contraction on that side. And we want to make sure that we squeeze and feel the tension throughout the movement all the way until we release. Now we're going to start off in a stable position and making sure that the band is going on top of our upper portion of our back, and that way our center of gravity can come straight down to stretch out the chest. Now we're going to freeze it right here and make sure that we remember that we want to squeeze and lock out all the way to the top, because the band is going to help us get a really tight strength curve right at the top of this movement. So we want to make sure we squeeze as hard as we can all the way at the top.
And if you enjoyed the video you see today, go ahead and hit that like button. Now here's some bands in slow motion.